Because you know what it is? For me, I don't like conflict. I don't like to fight. But lawyers like to fight.
I'm not going to give you that.
Fuck you.
I'm not giving you that.
But I don't like to fight in my daily life.
No. I mean, no. But you will. No, you do. You have massive road rage.
That's different.
That is not.
No, it's my justice.
That's conflict.
No, it's justice. It's equalizing the road.
I felt the same way as when I say that I'm a quiet person to you, and then you're just like, you're not a quiet person. But actually, I am quite quiet.
And unbelievable. You and Jackie, my sister, had the fucking nerve to tell me she's quiet. I was like, I have sat with her in a room, and it's her going, she just makes noises and sings songs all day long. I was like, you don't know what quiet is.
No, okay. Well, speaking of songs, Paul Bernardo, the white rapper.
He got I don't know what the fuck happened with that. That's another story that I keep seeing. I got to get into that because he got taken down to a medium security prison because of a parole hearing, and then they did something with the family where they were charging them for making fun of the legal team or saying like a bunch of public statements about the fact that they couldn't get a hold of the parole documentation of like why one of the most significant criminals in Canada's history has been dropped down in his security regiment.
Well, he's been in Supermax or in Max for 30 years. Also, do you want to feel old? Paul Bernardo is 58. Doesn't that make you feel old?
It does, kind of.
He's always just going to be that horrible little rapper.
Yeah, him just, oh, God.
I mean, more rapist serial killer than rapper, obviously.
But which is the bigger crime for Paul Bernardo?
All of them. He is a horrible, horrible person. But that's kind of an interesting little insight into the life of
but that's a whole other story. I don't know what the fuck happened there. I don't know why they bumped him down. I don't know what maybe he finally did one good rap.
Maybe he finally did, or maybe after 30 years and some gray hairs.
What's the Eminem song with the one shot?
Kill shot.
You got one shot at the mic.
Oh,
to
yeah,
go. Opportunity
there you go. That's
once in a lifetime. And they did that. And they're like, whoa, no shit, Mom Spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti, indeed.
Whoa, did he just rhyme with spaghetti? I mean, because they're Canadian. Maybe they never heard the song. And then maybe he plagiarized Eminem's Kill Shot.
I do think that that's possible.
And they were just like, wow, it's that guy certainly can talk fast. So they call that rhythm talking. What do they call rhythm talking? Oh, I know rap. Oh, you mean like, that Heart of Glass song. That's one of my favorite rippity raps I've ever heard. My thing about that Heart of Glass song is it's so fast, I can't even hear the names. I can't hear the words. I don't know how does Jay-Z even go down to the DMV. You know what I'm saying? He's rapping so hard, how can they tell him what his birthday is?
Well, there you go. Something you want to do around the Christmas season. So,
I also,
speaking of which,
I got some.
Oh, you want to do your breaking news? All right, because I was going to do this also. Just before we get to that, there's a guy in Yorkshire, and this is just kind of funny.
No, it's Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Yorkshire.
That's what it is. And this guy keeps on, they call it a letterbox. It's a fucking mailbox, okay? And this neighbor of his just keeps on screaming, porridge.
Well, he's
over and over and over.
This is a very British crime. This is truly one of those.
Is it a crime?
How is this a crime? Because I don't really understand. He's just upset. So this man, he's a Yorkshire man. He said a mysterious neighbor of his, because he's has been going through his letterbox at odd hours during the middle of the night in his town in Boothtown, Halifax. The past 3 weeks, he said the man who we have anonymized, according to the Yorkshire Live, which must be fascinating to watch. He says that he said it's Whitson, because this man who keeps whispering things about porridge through his mailbox.
Right.
He's calling him the Porridge Whisperer. And he's saying that sometimes he's saying things, he's going, porridge, porridge. And then sometimes he opens it and goes, porridge time, Papa Bear.
And then
he opens it, eat it before it goes cold, Papa.
Well, you want to eat it before it goes cold. And this guy was so upset, he went to a Facebook group to complain, and the name of the Facebook group is 50 Shades of Halifax.
They spank you with a trout there, man. But
I never forget when I saw a woman reading 50 Shades of Grey on a plane. I could smell it.
Oh yeah, man, because all about literally
So horny.
smacking your pussy.
So horny.
Like I think that's a lot for grandmas to read on a plane.
I thought it was a little. I'm not bringing
But
my
also-
penthouse out.
Yeah, I can't bring my like big tits of Southern America almanac on the plane.
Which they still sell porno at the magazine stand in the airport, which I still don't know why. But
I should be
you know
able
what
to-
I think it is for?
What?
A lot of the international travelers, maybe
What if-
coming in from Dubai.
Maybe. Do you think if you mix it being like the tits of the first ladies, do you think you could say, this is history each time you're flipping through and it's just like various drawings of what you'd think the breasts of the first lady would look like?
Young Nancy Reagan.
Yeah, she's the only
She
one.
was hot.
Yeah. But he says what I do think is honestly the most fair part of his criticism of this porridge man was that he says all this stuff about porridge. He doesn't leave any porridge.
And of course he should. Also,
And also, this is summertime. This is not a porridge time. Like, this is in the middle of the winter. Like, this is porridge. I'm not eating porridge in the summertime.
sad.
This should be about, like, a melon salad.
yeah, speaking of melons, by the way,
Corn on the cob.
and politics, best boobs in political history, Pelosi.
Well, Pelosi.
Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah,
it is what it
Pelosi's
is.
definitely. She's got a couple of ocean gates on her.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, she is doing well. But you
yeah,
know,
she is.
but I
Husband
actually,
was almost killed, though.
I think it's hurting her back.
I'm sure it is.
She's turning into a letter C
Yeah, be
with
careful.
the big old lumpy lumps on the top.
Okay.
Now, I want to show a little bit of video here. Now, we covered this story. Breaking news.
Whoa.
For side stories. We covered this story in its entirety so far, which is about the UFO sighting / alien visitation that happened in a Las Vegas suburban neighborhood. Now, it has been much derided, and people have said that the footage is doctored. I did watch the backyard footage of this young family who tried to show this direct photographical evidence of alien life, which
Yes.
I did not see. I did not see the alien in it. And no matter how many times they put contrast on it or circled it, being like, this is his eyes. I could not see it.
Even with the circle help.
Could not see.
Because usually they can almost draw it.
But the one thing that they said was that there was cop cam footage
Yes.
of a mysterious object shooting through the sky. Now, this is where our jobs are fucking awesome. Because there are a lot of people that said that they believed that this body cam footage was doctored and it was not real. But now we know for a fact that that is not true.
That is not true. It was real.
Thanks to one of our intrepid on the ground listeners. So first of all, one of them said, one of them is involved with my former belt champion that was supposed to represent me in Lubbock, Texas in a belt whipping match that never got to happen. One day it could happen.
Well, I don't know. The people of Marcus was a little hurt because the people of Lubbock, I don't think they liked him.
They rejected him.
Yeah, they did, because no one was going to come to that show.
Well, it's because it's
rural.
It's rural.
It's rural.
It's rural. But we have footage from an undisclosed company in Las Vegas that had cameras running that filmed this same object. Now, we'll put it up on socials and we'll show it and we can be like,
Can we share it?
I believe we can share it.
Okay.
We can share
Can
it.
we?
but
Okay. It's
you can
pretty
literally
fucking cool.
see, if you look and see here, I'll show you.
Do we want to put a little water? Should I pee on the computer, put a little water stamp on it?
No, you just put your wet butt on it. So look at this. That footage, you remember?
Yes, indeed. It
What
shoots
in the living fuck
down.
is that thing?
A bright, seemingly blue, which
light.
implies that it might be not so hot.
That's not how it works, but it is interesting because NASA never a straight answer. So also, who wasn't there for any of these fucking pieces of shit? They weren't around for any of the Arrow hearings. They haven't been anywhere around this Grush whistleblower shit. Where the fuck are you, NASA? This is
But
the
now,
one thing you
notice
fucking
that-
do.
did you see
Where the
that-
fuck have you been?
What about the heat signature now?
Well, they are trying to say NASA is trying to say that there was a small object that went through the sky. How convenient.
But are you seeing the heat signature?
Well, yeah, as any object would, as it slides through the air and through our atmosphere.
It does not have one.
Look at it now. See, yeah, no heat signature.
That means it's cold.
Actually, that might be interesting. You might be wrong, but I like it. You know what
If
I
there's
mean?
no heat signature, it's got to be cold.
You could be.
If there's no heat signature, that's the signature of heat.
I don't know, but it's supposed to be. I don't know. But again,
How are
I'm
you
with
wrong about this?
I know. I'm with you. I'm saying that science-wise, apparently,
I don't know about
we
that.
destroy everything.
I don't know about that. Yeah.
But I'm with you because it means I'm right.
Also, Oh my God.
I need you.
Aliens in
I need
Vegas.
your misinformation
I'm with
to make
you.
me correct.
I'm with you. I've gotten some DMs being like, because I've advanced, I've evolved. I need information. I need data points. And certainly it's come in. Also, the idea of aliens just crushing at roulette.
Oh,
if
sure.
what if they can control? Oh, that's gonna
where there's
that's gonna be a whole nother thing.
if there's gonna be anywhere that there's aliens, honestly, it's gonna be my favorite casino, El Cortez.
I love El Cortez.
El Cortez is my Tatooine cantina.
It really is a fan. If you're ever in Vegas, it's just off the strip. It's super
It's in
old.
Fremont.
It smells like a cigarette butt, like a filter of a cigarette. It
It's
smells
great.
like, but
It's got like $10 tables, $5 tables, so you can
And you know what I
gamble
learned?
without. I feel like a high roller.
Yeah, it's great because, there's no reason to waste a bunch of money. I learned how to play Pow-Gow.
Pow-Gow's fun.
And you actually kind of win a lot.
Oh, yeah.
You can bet on yourself, or you can bet on yourself, or you can bet on the dealer.
But I think
And-
if aliens were going to go anywhere, that's where they would go, because you're going to go across the whole galaxy. You're not going to search for a deal.
Oh, of course. They still want to deal with their click-clack money, and if they are future humanoid,
Well, we know for a fact it's going to be using Bitcoin.
it's not going to be Bitcoin.
No, because I actually don't know how they're going to transfer
How
it. I
is
don't know why they
Bitcoin-
have money, but we know because of the expert we talked to that it's got to be Bitcoin, because how else is there going to be? There's going to be no money in space.
He wasn't. But how is Bitcoin like the only thing that connects the douchiness of children and boomers?